from about 3 months to 18 months. You know when you can't get enough of each other and when you see each other you have butterflies and you can't make good decisions? Yes, that's part of your life. It's called limerence. So, wishing you lots of love, sparkles and limerence this morning.
Right, and so that's how you say it, right? Anymore. I love that. Limerence.
Limerence.
Yeah. I like that.
Yes, anyway, can I just categorically state that I'm supporting a disco? I'm stating my position. I am supporting a disco. A disco. A disco. Nobody has asked me any question. I'm answering the question by myself.
We will not say anything.
Oh, what is your problem? What is 21?
21. Somebody says a disco one with 21 points.
Doesn't matter.
They are in the finals.
That's the most
important
Where is Accra? Kanesh? Have they reached? No, they haven't. They are Bosoka runabout.
No, they had 38. Accra 38.
You have 38. Are you in the contest?
Anymore.
Are you in the contest?
Anymore. This
yes.
morning we have a surprise.
We do.
On the NSMQ.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what?
What?
Guess the surprise.
I can't guess, la.
Guess. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk.
Guess. You want? Guess.
Please, there's no L in there. Let's get into the papers and don't mind Samuel Adam. Yeah. Samuel is trying to relieve some tension after their exit. Anyway.
All right. Well, this morning, Winston, you can really tell that the political season has started because the politics is alive and well on the front pages of almost all the newspapers. So let me start with the Finder. I want to win December elections on merit, according to Nana Akufo-Addo. Ghana joins, this is economy. Parliament charges national security to quell secessionist threats. Then that's it for the Finder. Moving to the Daily Statesman, NPP women charged to lead Akufo-Addo's campaign. Akufo-Addo is charging the EC to provide a level playing field for all as he files nominations for 4 more to do more. On the front page of the Ghanaian Times, President files nomination for re-election bid. President launches global business initiative. That will be an economy story, and we'll get to that. I have no link with secessionist group. That's according to Volta Regional Minister. On the front page of the Daily Guide, Volta rebels escort security to dig out guns. Military bases for the north. Accept it when you lose. That's a chief to Mahama. Nana is ready. Files papers for 2020 polls. And there's a picture of him presenting the nomination forms to EC boss Jean Mensa on the front page of the Daily Guide. That's it.
So the chief says accept it when you lose.
Yes.
So it's only like he's telling you.
It's not if. When.
Only a matter of time.
We'll lose, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's still stay with political stories. And the Daily Graphic says conduct fair elections. President charges EC after filing his nominations. And the Council of State Graphic pledged support for Rollins. The New Crusading Guide says heady days to December 7 polls. I'm not interested in any crooked results, President has said. And women charged to lead Akufo-Addo's campaign. And Triabosum throws down the gauntlet as he files nomination for December election. And Amase won't go independent. That's Osafo Mafu. And the Ghanaian Observer says, I don't want to be president of a flawed election, President Akufo-Addo. And Akufo-Addo will win December polls, American research firm predicts. And we've paid Mahama's Cocoa Roads contractors, NPP. Still on the front page of the Ghanaian Observer, Baumia rallies Ayawaso West voters for NPP and former NPP chairman outdoors agenda 4 more for Nana. The Chronicle says, I'm not interested in crooked results. Akufo-Addo tells EC. And Veyime police attackers fished out, buried AK-47 rifles and Tiabrofre retrieved from farms.
Okay. Shall I move on to the economy then?
Sure.
Okay, so debt suspension, cancellation pose major risk. That's according to the Bank of Ghana. Ghana joins global partnership to reduce businesses ravaged by COVID-19. There's a story here. It doesn't really fall under the economy, but the president pays DK Poison $45,000 loan after 44 years.
The thing about that money anymore is that, yes, it's good the president is paying or the government is paying, but if that money was given to the state, it should accrue interest.
So restitution.
It should
So the value of what it would be today, as
exactly.
opposed to the value of what it was yesterday.
Not just 45,000. If he had kept that in a bank,
treasury bills, even
that would have tripled that now.
Exactly. I agree with you. So staying on the economy, President launches global business initiative to connect young people to entrepreneurs and investors worldwide. On the back page of the Ghanaian Times, government to raise bonds to address housing deficits. And on the front page of the Daily Statesman, okay, nothing economic there. But then I have the Business and Financial Times. Lend to youth-owned businesses because they are the future. Akufo-Addo charges financial institutions. Return to growth for economy in the third quarter as private sector activities pick up. And then there are a few stories about some private companies. And that's it. This has featured on quite a number of the newspapers. Joel Nete is the new IAA president and chairman. We spoke to him yesterday morning on the show.
Let's say congratulations to him again, Joel Nete. But the Daily Graphic says post-COVID-19 business recovery initiative launched. And I'm happy to get refund at last. That's DK Poison, who's very excited. But work begins on 3 mini power grids at Adan. That's in there, and just a bit of other stories before we get to the online review. Doctor justifies Kennedy Agyapong's excuse duty. It says that he gave him 14 days, and I cannot be bent. That's Justice Wunta, who is actually the trial judge in the Kennedy Agyapong contempt case.
Okay, the very last thing that I have on the economy is that the total number of DUD checks submitted by banks to credit reference bureaus in 2019 rose to 38,905, which is a 36% increase from the December 2018 position. So banks have rejected 38,905 DUD checks in 2019.
All right, a lot. Let's get to the online news review brought to us by Zenith Bank, in your best interest, and Goil Good Energy. So, let me tell you something about Goil. Because going cashless has never been this convenient and exciting, because Goil e-payment system is now compatible with the GH Link, that's the national payment platform. And so now you can use your GH Link card on Goil POS machines to purchase fuel. GH Link card offers additional payment options for fuel purchases at Goil stations in addition to the Go card. So every fuel purchase is recorded automatically on your monthly bank statement, helping cardholders to track and manage their expenses. So go ahead and use your GH Link card to buy fuel and all lubricants from any of Goil's over 400 stations across Ghana. Go cashless and protect yourself and stick to all COVID-19 protocols. In these times, Goil Good Energy, Goil Yenara Yenzi. But anyway, let me just tell you something about Zenith Bank. Because if you're looking for the perfect insurance plan for you and your family, then Zenith Bank and Prudential Life have partnered to provide the perfect mix of bank assurance products to secure your future. Choose from our range of bank assurance products such as the Educational Support Plan, Life Plan, Farewell Plan, and Hospital Cash Plan. At Zenith Bank, we guarantee you the best. Talk to us today for the perfect insurance plan for you and your family. Zenith Bank, delivering customer-centric banking in your best interest. But all over the world, businesses have seen and experienced the impact of COVID-19. And so to alleviate Ghana's micro, small, and medium enterprises in these trying times, the government, through the National Board for Small-Scale Industries, that's NBSSI, has, with the Corona Alleviation Program Business Support Scheme, CABBAS, disbursed funds to over 300,000 businesses and individuals across the nation, and will continue to give more of them hope amidst this global pandemic. For more inquiries about the CABBAS, call 0302 739023 or 0302 747 777. Reach us on social media through, and Facebook. That's NBSSI, a new era for SMEs. All right, so let's get to online news review. My journal says, was Kennedy Agyapong's medical excuse duty calculated to delay the court? That's the judge asking the doctor. And we feel like a sledgehammer thrown at us. That's the finance minister reacts to EU blacklisting. In other online stories, City Newsroom says, we've shown more commitment in fighting corruption. That's according to Mustafa Hamid. All right, so let's get into some stories anymore. Which one are we starting with?
So I found this story very interesting. The MPP women have been charged to lead Akufo-Addo's campaign. So the national women organizer of the NPP, Kate Chienfua, has asked Ghanaian women to lead the campaign. And then she starts to talk about why. She talks about the fact that women have been the ultimate beneficiaries of the president's life-changing policies such as free SHS, nation builders, and all of that. Then she goes on to talk about the fact that, it is in a lot of time, it is women who sell their clothes, the ones who are deeply disturbed when our children are hungry, the ones who are uncomfortable when their children graduate from school and they are not working. And it's like, it's not that she's saying that, men don't contribute. But when there's no food in the house, and we see our other children going to school and our kids of not, the women, we feel the pain. This is why we need to protect them. So in her telling women to lead the charge against campaigning, she made a case for why when women are campaigning is very interesting because women get very passionate and very emotional. And like you always say, politics is an emotional game.
Oh yeah, it is. Politics is an emotional game. So
by the time, she's finished saying all of that, and then preach about all the things that Akufo-Addo has done. You shed a tear here and there. You sing a song, because my son has finished free essay. By the time the story is finished, the chances of you being convinced are greater.
I see. You said it right. Politics is about emotions. You must appeal to people's emotions.
Yeah.
And women are better at appealing to people's emotions.
Yes.
One of the things we say in politics is that feelings that are formed by emotions cannot be dislodged by mere reasoning.
Yes, indeed.
So if you appeal to emotions...
It's like the heart what the heart wants.
Exactly.
The heart, so the Obe can be once this is how I feel about it.
So when it comes to the two main political parties, NPP and NDC, I'm looking forward to the day that a woman will be appointed campaign manager.
Yeah, campaign. That would be interesting.
Yeah, campaign manager and national chairman of these two political
I wonder
parties.
if it will be the NDC since they've appointed a female running mate and seem to be the,
I don't know.
And I listen to a lot of the members of their campaigns. Actually, both sides have some very good female campaign team leaders. So you hear them speaking on different things, and it's always interesting how it comes. It never ceases to amaze me. There's a portion of Americans who really feel like Michelle Obama won the elections for her husband, in her ability to deliver the speeches and evoke the emotions of men and women and children. So it will be interesting to see. But NPP is charging their women to lead the campaign. So we too, NDC, we are charging the women to lead the campaign. As well. And here on the Super Morning Show, of course, the woman on the seat is leading the campaign for Kanesh.
Oh, anymore. Are you for or you're against Sammy? Well, we are charging women. No, but I think that, look, women do a better campaign. And so I'd love to see lots of women getting into politics. We say that politics is dirty here in Ghana. But you know what? If lots of women get into politics would no longer be dirty.
Hopefully. That's being idealist. But
it's time for us to go for the BBC News.
Oh, right, okay.
Brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us. But that would be after these messages.
You want your business faster? Oh, you need to bank on a fast track.